In the days following the evacuation, YVAS has worked to get the shelter decontaminated, find temporary homes for all their animals, and to try and figure out when they might be able to open their doors again, which could be a while.
I'm upset and I'm a little bit angry that it happened, especially considering how many animals we house here.
YVAS had to relocate over 75 animals to temporary homes.
It's been very stressful for the staff and stressful for the animals.
YVAS hired Newman Restoration to decontaminate the shelter, as well as a third party to come and test the air quality of the building. YVAS also says they're lawyering up.
Right now we are incurring a bulk of the expenses for this, and to protect ourselves, our staff, our animals, and our future operation, we have to take those steps and make sure that there's somebody out there who's fighting for us. We didn't choose this.
Halverson says there is now a lack of trust between YVAS and the city, saying they have made it clear with the city that even if the building is deemed safe to reopen, they will not do so unless the incinerator halts operations.
I sure hope that this shuts down the incinerator use for good. I don't think that it should be used for remains, and I definitely don't trust that it will be used appropriately from this point forward. So we're taking a pretty hard line that we're not going back to work in this building.
The Montana DEQ granted a permit to Billings Animal Control in 2010. It states, "The Billings Animal Control shall not incinerate/cremate any material other than animal remains and/or any corresponding container unless otherwise approved by the department." Nonstop Local found another incinerator permit granted by the DEQ for the Montana Highway Patrol in 2017, where the sole purpose for this incinerator is for destroying drugs. That permit states, in part, the incinerator will be used to destroy illegal substances and evidence/materials as deemed necessary by law enforcement.
So my question remains, why were they doing that here on this site? I still don't understand.
In last night's City Council work session, City Administrator Chris Kukulski says law enforcement and city staff have followed the proper procedure.
There is a specific protocol process that we have followed and did follow and have documentation. I've got confirmation from the health department that last week it was followed as it should be.
As far as the city paying for damages to the building or YVAS, Kukulski said that has been turned over to the city's insurance provider for review.
I don't know what the outcome of that will be, but ultimately we're the landlord, and YVAS is our leasee. So however that should fall relative to our responsibility, not looking to try to shirk that responsibility.
Kukulski added that there is still an ongoing investigation and expects to deliver a written report to council soon with more updates. This Friday, YVAS is hosting a free adoption event at Canyon Creek Brewing for their dogs currently in foster homes. At the event, they will also be accepting donations of both money and supplies so that they can restock on the inventory that was contaminated. For more information about this event and other ways to help, you can follow this story on our website. In Billings, I'm Justin DeBell for Nonstop Local.